Gotta check my notifications. How do I?
Kids finally went down, Rob.
One of them is. The other one's still kind of squirming.
Hmm.
We're officially in summer mode, though. It's kind of happens.
First, do I want first? Don't know. Ah! I won't. I can take that. That's what's gonna be left then. Holy smokes. That looks so bad, but that might make the most sense actually.
Frank, how was your Microsoft call?
Yeah, so it was interesting because there were two roles. One is kind of your standard SEO manager role, and then one's supposedly a more senior strategy role.
Gifted.
Okay.
And then so I was talking to the recruiter, and they were like, yeah, we know you.
Frank got gifted. Oh my god.
You applied to both. We think you're more of a fit for strategy, right? And I was kind of like, oh, thanks. I'm a little concerned, right? Because I wasn't sure where their SEO program really is, right? Because it's a very mature company, right? So I was like, my experience, even though with like at Square and some other places with large companies, a lot of that was essentially just kind of like, SEO 101, SEO 201 type of stuff, right? So I don't know if you're looking at anything more advanced than that, and like how specific you want this person, like their data analysis skills to be, right? And so I was kind of like, I'm not particularly sure if I want this senior role, right? And she was like, oh, that's a valid point, right? Because she didn't really know too much about it. But the guy who would be my boss snooped on me on LinkedIn. And so apparently she had told him, or he had told her, oh, like, I like his experience, right? So I was just kind of like, look, I'm honestly really open to both roles. I'm just kind of looking for this place where I'm not the sole lead, right? I just want to be part of a team, because I think like given like with AI and all this other stuff, I think there's a lot of stuff that I just need to learn and improve on too, right? And she's like, oh, that's a fair question. So she talked to the director, and so I'm talking to the director tomorrow, and we're just gonna have this conversation of like what the program really is like, talking about my skill set, whether which role I'm more like right for. So we'll see.
Got it.
So I was kind of played it like, oh, I don't know if I'm good enough for this, right? Like a little bit, which honestly, there is a hinge of truth there, especially with the senior role, like depending on what specifically they want me to do, right? Because it's not talking to executives, it's nothing like that, and it's not like managing people. I don't have a problem with that. It's literally specifically kind of like what I asked, right? Like I just don't know what you're trying to do. And so she said she understood, and the director when she got back to me, she's like, "Oh yeah, the director totally understands where you're coming from. Let's have that just kind of the initial conversation." I was like, "All right, that's cool. I appreciate that."
Hmm.
So I'll talk to him tomorrow.
Nice. Nice. Is tomorrow like an interview, or is it just kind of like informal?
So that is a
Why,
good question.
Frank?
Huh?
Why?
Where did you think I was gonna go?
Why? Maybe the
Frank,
9th and 11th.
Frank
Where?
got the awesome setup.
Where did you think I was gonna go? I don't
9,
think-
10, 11.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why, Quan, you didn't take the 659.
Yeah. So that's a good question.
You
It's
gifted
framed
it
as
to
a chat, right? But it's a
Mhm.
full-on 30 minutes video interview. So I don't know. We'll see.
Mm. So you're gonna prep as if it is an interview.
Yeah, and
Yeah, yeah.
and then I have calls tomorrow with, or not tomorrow, Wednesday with Intercom, right? So we'll see.
Oh,
How that one.
what's intercom? What's intercom?
So they were a big player in the whole customer chat type of situation,
Uh-huh.
and I talked to them like right before I joined 1Password, right? So like 3 years ago.
Uh-huh.
And at that time, they were trying to go they were pushing really hard to go public.
Mm-hmm.
And then like AI became a big thing and they
Mhm.
pivoted. And so now they're like an AI CS solution.
Mm-hmm.
So it's an interesting SEO case because they have a well-known established brand with Intercom, but they're also trying to develop this AI intelligence called Fin, right? And so like they have, like if you go to intercom right now, like .com right now, like it's just a gateway for two separate domains, which is a little unusual for such a large brand, right? So it's kind of like,
Yeah.
oh, they're, you know,
I'm looking at it right now.
yeah. And so that one's interesting because it's really like two different websites, like you know, you're essentially kind of working for.
So
Okay.
so Fin and Intercom are owned by one parent company,
Yeah,
and
which
you
is
would
Intercom.
work.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you would work. This SEO would cover both.
So my first conversation with them, I asked that question, and he thinks, you know, the lead there thinks it's like, oh yeah, I think it's mostly and stuff, but there's some residual things that we need to fix on the intercom style,
Intercom side.
because that's their that's like really their bread and butter right now, and they're you know hedging their bets into the more AI tool type
What
of
is
situation,
this?
Yeah.
which you know is the
more-
trend for
more-
everybody these days. You
I'll
know,
do it for more.
Yeah. That's where everyone is spending their resources.
Dawn sheep. More, please. More, please. I'll do it. Throw in the 3. Throw in the sheep and I'll do it.
Frank, for your roles as an SEO manager, ultimately, your metric of success is like whether you can drive the top of the funnel, right? That's how you get judged. For
generally
success in that.
speaking. So that's usually, you know, traffic and conversions, right?
Mhm.
Like leads and things like that.
Yeah.
But I think now with AI tools and stuff, people are realizing middle and bottom funnel stuff is
Mhm.
just as important, even though they're not getting as much traffic,
Mhm.
right?
Hold on 1 sec. Anyone have brick for trade?
I do.
What would you like?
Wood.
Well, I kind of need the wood to go along with it. Anything else?
I will take a wheat, reluctantly.
Wheat for a brick?
I'll give you,
Yeah.
Quan, I'll give you the wood for the 2 brick.
Billy's such a verbal hater.
Okay, so you're saying like with the change in AI, like
yeah, like a lot of
finding companies mid funnel, that like you get judged on that?
no, I think more
Interesting.
people are starting to realize bottom and mid funnel stuff is becoming more important.
Huh.
Primarily because that's more like intent to purchase type of situation or intent to make a decision, right?
So then you're judged on how many of those mid and bottom funnel folks you can get to the site.
I think so. It used to be purely like traffic and signups, right?
Yeah.
But now I think they're being a little more strategic as to like understanding what pages actually get traffic, what are the specific terms, things like that.
Got it.
Yeah.
Because all of these are like online transactions, right? Not none of this is. I mean, because I feel like with AI agents and stuff like that, there's a huge portion of it that's going to be handled offline. No.
Right. A lot of that. Well, I mean, yeah, essentially like leads, right? Like just that conversation that occurs between the company and the user. But with more top of funnel stuff, a lot of those queries are being answered through those generative overviews these days, right? So a lot of times there's a term nowadays where people are worried about something called zero click, right? Where they're getting answers without even have to clicking on anything, right? So where am I blocking? Not a solo block? No. Climb ahead. Where do I block? Oh, dang. Okay, sure. Wow, the computer really hates building because I was gonna put it on that 8, and it just really screwed it. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I had no cards. That's why probably didn't pick me.
Oh, is that right? Oh, I didn't even notice that. I was totally focused on blocking you. I didn't notice that. I would have got skunked.
It's not the wrong place to put it.
Yeah. Yeah, so what I was saying is like, people have been noticing a drop in traffic anyways because of this zero click type of situation, right? So it's like, how do you still drive meaningful traffic that makes a decision, right? Okay. So.
Yeah.
Quan, you have brick? Somebody has brick?
I do. Nope, don't need the sheep.
Round and round it goes.
That's Frank.
You want a brick for trade?
I don't have wheat or wood.
Hmm?
I don't have wheat or wood. I just realized this.
Juan, you want to do the same trade as you did last time?
Sure. I thought I was just short wheat.
I think you just realized that right now.
Someone's not paying attention.
Yeah, that's what surprised you took that spot.
Me too. For some reason I think I thought one of those was wheat. I don't know why. I had wood.
The 3 is there, but you chose to go to the sheep part first.
Yeah, because I had a lot of sheep.
You're too strong. We have wheat.
No for trade. Wow, this is terrible. Who has wood?
I don't currently have it, but I will trade it with you if I do.
I just have to block Frank, I think.
I concur.
Frank only has brick. Maybe. Can't steal from Billy.
Let's see.
Anybody have wood for trade?
Maybe. No, I can't. You blocked my wood, and I already have the brick now.
Would totally have done that.
I really want to, Quan, but if you block something else, then I would. Or if you had other cards, if you had wheat, need wheat.
I'm not on wheat, so I can't.
Oh, I was about to say solo again, but it's not solo.
Not this time.
Oh, so many sevens.
10 or.
Or the 5 brick. What's more important right now?
Well, if the 10s are coordinated, that's why, but that's fine. 9s are coordinated too.
I just kind of feel like this is more
I feel like
important.
brick is more important early on.
I think so too. So
Anybody have
Frank,
wheat?
no. Frank, the intercom call is first round.
No, second, third, fourth, or whatever. Second round, bunch of people.
Kwansu, I don't.
Okay, is it the final or is it? Do you know if
You got
you
the
get
same
past
hand,
this one?
Kwansu?
You know, initially
No,
they said
too.
that they'd have an assessment first or an assignment and then the
Honestly,
group
this isn't.
one.
Uh-huh.
But they went straight to
I don't
group.
know.
So I don't know if it, because one of my SEO mentors is currently consulting for them right now.
I'll help you.
And he put in a good word.
Huh.
So they may just kind of do this and then just go straight to, finals. But I'm not sure. I don't really know.
Nice. Assessments, in my opinion, are like a bunch of BS.
Yeah,
This
it's
is-
also just this stupid run of like, hey, let's just waste your time. Right? Like,
no, it's like they're trying to get free work from you.
yeah, well, some of them are and some aren't. I got a solo block here, right? 3. Yeah, sorry, dude.
What? I don't have wheat or wood.
You do have more points. You got a port and you have the dev card, and that's why
Rob has a port.
And no dev card.
You got more about this? I mean,
Quan,
I understand how you feel, but if you're just looking at the numbers,
And also, Rob's been distracting me by asking me a lot of questions. So
I know.
it's a
I've been-
fair. You know what? It's a fair objection, Quan, and you can blame Rob on that one.
Frank's being nice because I actually care about him and what's going on in his life outside of this game.
Wow.
Unlike you fools, so
oh my goodness. Anybody have wood or wheat?
I just offered wood and nobody said no.
When?
He said yes. Just like 3 seconds ago.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I didn't need it then.
Oh my god. It was literally on the screen.
I didn't need it then, and now I need it. What did you want for it?
I wanted brick.
Oh. Well, the problem is I had 1 brick, right? And I didn't have the wood. So now that we both rolled it anyway. Anybody else
You
have
could
wood?
have
What do
traded
we-
it to me and
we-
then gotten it
We have
after.
wheat. Anybody wheat. Oh my god. Have to do that. I don't want to. And now I'm gonna roll the wheat and then I'm gonna need sheep. This is stupid.
Oof.
Oh yeah, Frank has a 3-4 already. Jeez Louise.
You guys also stole 3 cards from me in a row.
Yeah, but you're
So,
still winning.
I
You are
mean,
still winning, and you
I
don't have
mean,
cards. Only Ron has
let's
cards.
just be fair.
Oh my gosh, this is
What?
silly.
Just to get a card?
No, well, like I'm still blocking everybody.
I know, but is the sheep really that important to anybody?
I
Well, it
mean,
does block all
maybe
3
I-
of us.
Maybe I should ask you what your card was.
Yeah, maybe you should have.
You didn't have enough time, right?
This
Would
is
it have mattered?
one
I
of the
would've
most
blocked the
disjointed
10.
games we've ever
I
played.
know.
Everyone's not paying attention or talking to other people, and they're not really.
Block the 10. The 5 already rolled.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to think of whether to solo block the 9, but
That's
Oh,
reasonable.
at least do the 10. Come on.
Now you
Man.
can solo.
At least you can now.
or I could block
Or
the
the 10.
5.
Good.
No, he already rolled
the
it. Block the 9.
10.
Let's
Okay.
say the 9.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my god.
That was just rude.
Anybody have sheep or
He's still collecting
Wood.
crazy cards on the deuce.
sheep or wood? Sheep, wood, anybody? Oh my god. Everybody gets to do something. Can I do something, please?
Anyone have? Wait, Billy, you disconnected.
I know. Keeps doing that.
Anyone have wood for trade?
Yes.
You do.
Yes.
Wood.
What would you like, Frank?
Or, I guess.
I don't have ore, and I know you don't need brick, right? So that's the only other thing I have. If you would like wheat.
No, I'll take brick. If you want to do a wood for a brick, I'll do that.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Anybody got wood? Anybody want to trade one of those sheeps? Oh my god. How about for 2?
That's fair, but I just got it, so.
3.
Oh, Nelly.
That's very tempting.
It's gonna put you. Oh, it's not gonna put you over.
Do we do this with Frank? I think it's a bad idea.
No, you can cancel.
And don't do it.
I hate this game right now. Oh my goodness.
Congratulations, Quan. You now have wheat.
Still don't have wood.
I would like some wheat. I would like some wood. Oh my lordy. I just keep getting blockers. Well, it doesn't roll when I'm not blocked.
No one has wood, right?
Nope.
Oh,
Billy, do you have 2 brick you're willing to trade?
what are you willing to give?
You want a sheep?
No,
That's the best I could do. If you want to do
no.
this.
Where are you going? You're
Trying
settled.
to build a settlement, yeah.
That's the best you could do. Why is it the best you can do?
Because I have the 4 for 1 for the last thing.
That's sorry. I can't do that right now. I mean, I'm gonna roll a wood and then I would do it, but like it's just it doesn't make sense right now. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh my god. Anybody have wood? No one has wood, huh?
No.
I will. How about everybody want for 1 for 1? You don't want that, Rob? You're offering your sheep.
Yeah, I offered it last turn.
I
And
know.
I don't want to offer it anymore.
Oh my god.
$10?
Don't give more cards. Oh.
Ooh, do I want to give Billy a heart attack? Ooh.
Do
Yes,
it. Do
yes,
it.
you do.
Ooh.
You for sure do.
He's not even connected. Just
Ooh.
Of course you do. Why wouldn't you?
Nah, because I'd rather have the 9-12 than the 6-12-11.
You can get the 9-12 after you get the 6-11.
Oh,
Why not
that's a
both?
good point.
Why not both?
No, I got it. It's fine. I just wanted to give him a little bit of hard tech.
Man, I totally wanted to get there, and of course I didn't.
You want to have wood for trade?
No.
You want to have brick for trade?
Yes.
You want to do the same thing? Here, that you offered this.
No,
Can
no,
you
no,
send
I
this
rolled
extra?
it. I rolled it. So
Oh,
no,
good
same thing, you
gracious!
just rolled.
You guys.
I'm
Just
not
you're
gonna
gonna
trade
give
with
me
you.
a
I'm not
lot
gonna trade with
more.
you next hand. Okay, I'm telling you, next turn, I'm not trading with you.
I mean, okay, I understand, but like, do you understand my point? Like, I can't do anything with that right now.
Yeah.
You mother fudger. Oh my god.
Come get the sheep.
Go get his sheep.
Come get the sheep.
Frank, what do you have in your hand?
Come get this sheep.
Sheep?
He's gonna steal.
I have
from
mostly sheep too.
He's
You're
gonna
gonna get
steal.
sheep either
He's
way.
gonna steal from Quan. Okay.
I don't know. Man, this friggin' blows. Don't give me a road builder. Do not give me a road builder. I wanted one before. I don't want one now. Don't give me a VP. Give me.
Road builder.
Road
I want a
builder.
soldier. I just want
Road
to
builder.
builder.
penny.
Road builder.
Can you make a sound if it is a road builder so we know?
Road builder.
Do here.
Road builder.
Can I build?
Come on, road builder.
Road builder.
No, I gotta wait. I gotta hold. I gotta hold. No, I gotta. Do I hold?
Builder.
Oh, you're just gonna get stolen from.
Road
No, he
builder.
should not get stolen from.
I gotta hold. Jeez Louise, man.
Builder.
He's
Road
gonna
builder.
get stolen from.
Builder.
You're gonna get stolen from now. He's gonna put it on the 6 and then he's gonna steal.
Konsu, really?
That was not intentional.
Yes, it was. It for sure
No,
was
I was-
intentional.
I was debating between the 9 and the 6. I was like, oh, I might as well block both of them, and I didn't realize that Frank had no cards. But
You don't need to block me, Konsu.
Oh,
And he has connected nines too, man.
connected 9s. Oh, kind of.
I mean, the connected nines aren't
Yeah,
as
dude.
important.
If the 9 was a wheat, then yes, I'd agree. Ooh, good block
Yeah.
one. Thanks.
I'm gonna do it.
He still needs wood. Makes sense to still block 2 if I can right now.
sure it does.
I mean, he's gonna need ore. He's gonna freaking city up, man.
Man,
7. Oh
man,
my god. No one has wood, huh?
Nope, no
man.
wood.
This is.
Someone has wood now.
Man.
Anyone
I was
trading
like, why are you
wheat?
laughing? Oh, that's
Anyone
why you're
trading wheat?
laughing.
I would like some wheat too.
Anybody have wheat? Wheat.
No.
Wheat. Do you want to trade wheat, Billy?
No. Well, if you get like me like 3 wood or something,
I don't have 3 wood.
I know. So no. 'Cause freaking somebody blocked the damn wood. And like every time
Something just
my stuff gets blocked, I
something
still
just
haven't
so
even
crazy.
settled one friggin' time.
Oh my gosh.
This is so
Should have bought that dev
stupid.
card. Should have bought that dev card.
Yeah, Billy is in
No.
danger of getting. I mean, no one's close to getting winning, but Billy doesn't even have a dev card. Ooh. Ooh. Well, that makes it very clear.
Yeah, come get this brick.
What is it, Billy? What's the best thing to
9.
block?
It's a 9.
Is it
Come
the
get
9 or
this-
is it the
come get
10
this
wheat?
brick.
I don't know. Do the. I would say
It's
the
this.
9.
Because he has both.
It's because
I agree.
the wheat actually gives me more options, right? That's
Yeah. I know Billy doesn't like it, but I do think that's the better one.
I mean, the problem is he has double sources of like the 9 is connected, the 10 is connected too. But I mean, this is the whole problem. It's like he's too strong right now.
Yeah, I agree.
Duh.
No one has ore for trade, right?
Nope.
And to be fair, Quan may have more points than I do.
You're way. I mean, maybe
Yeah, he may,
there's
but
that possibility,
strong
but
right
yeah,
now.
you have every resource on good numbers.
I'm just saying. This is one of those types of games that Quan just swoops in from the end. Oh, you know what? If I had pointed to that 6, I would have built the settlement there instead of
Yeah, you
putting
would've
the
made it.
city. Yeah, I would have made it.
Billy would have been screwed
Oh,
today
yeah.
for sure.
Anybody have freaking brick?
No,
I do, Billy. What are you trading?
no brick.
What do you need?
I don't really need to trade it, so just give me your best offer.
So why would you trade it then if you don't need to
Let me-
trade it?
Use
Well,
sheep.
so-
You can always use sheep, right? You have the flexibility with sheep.
Yeah, but one sheep's not going to help.
Well, yeah, it's gonna get you one sheep closer to doing something else.
Billy,
That is-
why are you trying to cheap out right now? Just do what it takes to get the car.
Yeah, whatever you need to do to get your brick, Billy, just put it out there.
You have 8
I'm
cars.
on an
Just
8 brick. I mean, if you want to try to, I'm not going to.
come on, out of principle, you got to take a fair deal.
Yeah.
I do. No, yeah, I'm waiting for a fair deal. I don't need
Okay.
a
That's
single.
okay. I mean,
sheep or-
look,
or wood.
brick is useless to you. It's useless to you, so it's fair.
Semi.
No, no, but really, right? Like, I mean, think about it. Yeah. So
I can still go for
sheep
longest
you should
road.
pounce on. What?
I can still go for longest road.
Okay, but you need wood then. So I offered you wood, right? So like, I'm not offering you garbage. Like, and if I was on a terrible brick, then okay, but
I understand. I
I'm
understand.
not.
Dude, I can't block Quan without someone blocking him. Oh wait. Hold on. Okay.
Hey, what?
Okay, there you go.
You could have blocked 8 sheep.
Wait, why didn't you block the 8 sheep?
I just wanted it to be to make sure he wasn't a solo block, that's all.
But why? He has 2
Uh,
depth cards.
He needs weight too. It's not that bad of a block.
I mean, I think I don't think you need a double there. I think the 8 is way stronger than the 3.
Anyone have brick for trade?
No,
Why am I a bigger threat than Rob though? Because of my 2
because
depth
you
cards.
had 2.
Yeah,
And 2
5
depth
points and
cards.
2 depth cards.
points?
You have a better position to make longest road, even though you say you don't have wood and you're weak.
Does anyone have brick for trade? Yes, no,
I might.
no.
I'm
No.
telling you to do that to Rob.
No, I'm not. That wouldn't make sense.
Exactly. That's why I said that. I was like, no, I was like, it didn't make sense. That's why I thought you were gonna do it. I was gonna be so pissed. I'm like, gosh.
You should have done it.
You guys like could have taken each one of my spots by this point. Like so
hmm
freaking
Who could?
easy. What am I
Who could
doing?
have taken the spot?
Who was the steal here?
You can steal from me, but put it on the 10.
I think it's Quan actually. No, I
2
don't know.
devs.
I don't know, yeah, but he hasn't used Des. Your soldiers are Quans?
I don't, but even if they're victory points, I get that those are something, but Frank is the city.
Sure.
He can easily city up. I don't.
know. Sorry.
That's okay.
I get what
I
you're
get-
saying, but
It's the 2 depth cards. I get it, but they're not helping me right now. Not really.
okay, well, unless you want to tell me exactly what it is. Anybody brick? Quan, do you have brick?
I do, but I have 1 card, so
Well,
So trade it.
Trade it. What are you gonna do with the brick?
Nah,
You're not gonna do anything with the brick, right?
I'm not gonna do anything with wood either.
Well, then here, then do something with the sheep. Then that's gonna be better.
Oh,
One sheep
Billy,
is not
just,
gonna do-
just give him 2 cards. Yay!
Stupid.
That's a fair. Finally, a fair deal.
Oh, friggin' stupid.
Finally gets a point.
Oh, I should have built to the right. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you could have blocked his 6, and Rob could have blocked his 8-5. Then he would have been done.
Yeah.
And it'd be hard for him to buy dev cards like that too.
Yeah.
He would have been done.
Yeah.
There's a good chance he skunked at that point.
Yeah, there's a real good chance you get stuck.
Well, I mean, unless that dev card's a point, but even then, still
Mm-mm.
still not a good.
He bought that.
position to be.
He bought that more recently.
No, he
I
bought
think-
it a while back.
But the point is, it's with his setup, it's hard for him to keep up the dev card game.
Yes.
Wait, who are you guys talking about? Me?
You, yeah,
Yeah, I have no ore.
I know. That's what me and Quan are saying.
I'm so confused.
If we had plowed you on both sides, you would be like in danger, like real danger of getting a deuce.
Juan, do you have a soldier? He is not saying anything.
Why are you asking him when it's not even your turn?
I would for Rob to steal. I think he'll block the eight sheep because I think he's gonna go for road. He could have three VP.
Yeah.
I think that's why he built the road.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn it! I don't. I mean,
Does anyone have wood? Billy, give a wood.
I don't.
I have wood.
Well, Rob, I think I should take it. I can't.
Okay.
We can't give it to you because you're. You know what I mean? Like,
Sure. Okay. I'm gonna do something else then.
right, I'm the safest one to take road right now.
I got some brick.
Oh my god.
I don't
You
have
have
wood, though,
brick?
but I have brick.
I don't have anything right now, though. Honestly, I just. You have wood or brick? You don't have.
I only have brick and wheat.
I have wood.
Okay, I can do that and build one road. You doing that, Frank?
I didn't know you heard me before, so yeah, I'll do it.
Do you guys have either other stuff? Do you have any more brick or wood?
I have
And
another
one more
wood.
brick. I have another brick.
I have another wood.
Oh, okay. Then I can take it for now.
So make it tougher.
I mean, to be fair. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
I still gotta build one more.
It makes it tougher on Quan. at
Yeah,
least.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Now we can really steal from Billy and not feel bad about it.
Oh my gosh. Steal it. Maybe
Anyone?
you could take the road from me. Oh my god. That 9.
Been so few sixes. Anyone have wood to trade?
Nope.
No, I gave it all to Billy. Sorry.
Build to the 4.
Well, surprisingly, this is a very close game.
Don't go to the 12.
Why?
Go to this because I need to extend the road. So build to the 6 and then to the 4. Up top on the 4 and then down on the 6.
Do what you want, Rob.
Yeah.
I
I'm
mean,
sorry.
if Juan takes it, then
I know you
then-
can build down to the 5.
Yeah,
I
but
gotta.
I'm limited.
I know, but I'm also trying to win.
Oh my.
I'm gonna win too.
Anybody have wood?
No card.
I need to build a road. Frank, do you? Because Rob could win with one road, maybe.
I don't have wood. I have brick.
Do you have 2 sheep?
Yes.
Uh,
I don't have a victory point.
what am I doing? What do you? I can give you that, or
Why would I do that?
I don't know. You give me 2 sheep. Here, I'll give you wheat. I need to build a road, man. Okay. I should have gone the other way. Why did I do that? Oh well.
Oh man, this is stupid.
I don't know. 10.
Basically, all you guys have a chance to win, and I don't.
Jeez, come on.
I don't think there's a possible way for me to win.
Always chance.
Who's closest?
So you're
On.
saying there's a chance.
Juan has 4 death cards. I don't
Frank's
have
already
a.
at 7
Juan,
with
do you
2.
have 4 victory points?
No, I don't have 4 victory points.
I mean, objectively, to be fair, you probably
Take
should
road
steal from
from
me.
Rob.
Wait, what?
I got
How is
the,
it me?
I don't want you to take road from me. You're the one
Uh-huh.
that challenged it. So
I didn't challenge it. I just wanted to build to the wheat port.
no, you said it even yourself.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Quan-
build to the wheat port.
Quan is like a
Well,
dude.
you want to give yourself a
Let
chance to
them
build
fight.
one this road. Good.
Let
And we
them
have
fight.
wood.
Them fight.
No
We have
wood.
wood.
No wood.
Oh my gosh.
On that seems odd to me. Tell me you disagree with that.
He has a point, and if he thinks you're genuinely going after road, which
Yeah,
you say
are
you're
going
not.
after roads.
I'm not going after a road.
No,
I'm not
you
going
can
after
easily
road.
build for the 4. You did not need the wheat port. You're
Why
on a
wouldn't
4
I?
and 3.
Why wouldn't I need the wheat
You have
port if I
you
had?
could gone to
I
the
had
6. You have a
no,
freaking wood
Billy.
port.
In my hand, I had a bunch of wheat, so getting to the wheat port allowed me to buy a death card.
No.
Frank, it's not me.
You don't think so?
I would go with the guy that actually has 7 and a death card.
Well, I mean, you've got 3. He needs
Okay.
to
He
city
has
up.
3 cards. I actually agree with Quan here until he gets more cards because he had to city up, right?
I can't build
Yep.
settlements. I'm not going to get longest
He
road.
only
I
has
can't
3.
really
If
get
Quan had
largest
more
army at this
cards,
point.
I
I
would
can't
do
do much right now.
I gotta talk quieter. I think I'm too loud.
Getting too worked up.
Was it like almost 3 in the morning?
Can't follow anything right now. What's going on?
You got to think, even if I have, like, the worst card that you think I could have right now is probably Monopoly, right?
All right, fair enough. I did.
Even if
I'll let you know that I did get a soldier and I will block him. Okay.
I'm just saying,
Rude.
even if I have a Monopoly, the most I can get is maybe 1 point off of that, which does not put me that much further where I am now.
Quansu, you trading?
I guess you're the only person I can trade with.
Yeah.
I don't know what I need from you though.
I don't know what I needed. What do you have that you can offer?
I guess I'm going for dev cards now.
Okay. Do you have a lot of sheep and brick?
I have
That would
2
be-
bricks.
I don't. I guess. I mean, that's good for you.
It's fine.
Do you have a sheep?
I need it.
What if I give you another wheat? Is that helpful?
No, it's not.
Anything you do for that?
If you throw in an ore, sure.
No.
I
Oh
got
my
ore eventually.
gosh. Yes. The game.
4, 6, 7. I should roll first, right? Yeah.
You're not. Or wheat. Except, I don't know what Frank's got. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
Frank's
probably
scary now.
games.
Yeah, Frank's gonna take largest army.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
but
tough.
we can't do anything about that.
All right. What to do? Frank, do you have a soldier?
That's it.
I don't think there's anything I can say.
You either have it or you don't. I can't
Yeah.
win. I'm telling
I don't
you.
think there's anything I can say.
Okay. I'm gonna make Billy work for it to the very end.
Wow. So you did take it eventually, anyways.
Didn't. I mean, that wasn't my primary goal. I mean, he has 9 cards.
Get out of here.
He has 9 cards.
Out of here with all that.
You have
cards.
You have 9 cards. You have 9 cards in 2 spots. So it was
Quan,
gonna
do you have
happen
brick?
anyways.
Quan, do you have brick?
I do, but
I could trade in. I could trade in the stuff. So I
just do that then. I mean, because if at this point it's got to make. If I can't get a point out of it, it doesn't make sense for me to
I
do it.
understand. so sure.
I think that's fair. I think that makes a good
Sure.
point. Because
Let's see-
essentially,
I'm not. I
Quan-
won't be
Quan-
mad.
Quan is
I won't
saying,
be
"I'm
mad
gonna
either
take
way.
points
I
away
don't-
from him."
I don't have the sheep.
I won't be mad either way.
You don't have any sheep.
I don't have the sheep.
How much brick do you have?
Just one.
What's your other stuff? That
I have
gonna
ore.
share? Huh?
I have ore. I have
You don't
ore.
want to trade the ore?
I'll do a brick and an ore for what you just put up there. Sure.
Brick and ore, right?
Yeah.
That's right.
That's fair.
Wait, you don't have sheep. You don't have sheep?
No, I don't have sheep.
Frank, you have sheep?
I don't have sheep.
Oh, now the Yo 11 comes. Son of a gun.
Does 7 even see this?
I don't know.
He is a
You-
sol- if he is a soldier.
Yeah.
Juan, did you have a chance to win?
Only if I could take longest road, which after a certain point it just wasn't possible for me to do it.
How many victory points do you have right now?
I have 3.
Did you just pull one?
No, I've had 3 for the longest time.
No, so then you did have a chance to win.
How?
You have 3, right? And couldn't you
Yeah.
have pulled a victory point right now when you just bought that dev card?
Oh,
Sure.
Well,
If I
he's
pulled it
a
right now, but I assume
Yes, so
Frank
you
has
had a
2.
chance to win.
Sorry. I assume Frank has 2.
Oh, okay, got it. Okay.
I'm assuming there's
No.
none left in the deck. That's what I mean.
I did
Got it,
not.
got it.
I only had 1.
Okay, so then I did have a chance. I didn't know there was one more out there. Fair enough.
Frank bought a dev card to get to 11.
Yes.
Of course he did.
Yes.
Even though he had it in the bag.
Yes.
But we
But
knew
I
that
didn't-
you were the same as Quan. We already knew that. That's not new
Yes,
information.
but also I did not publicly say out loud, "Oh, how do I get to 11?"
That is true. That's true.
I
That
didn't
makes
try
you
to rub
better.
it in your face. I just did
That makes you better.
silently.
I agree.
And,
I agree.
yeah.
I agree.
Bunch of fakers.
No, we established I'm different, Quan. I could have won the game last week, and I didn't. Because Frank was upset, and I did not win the game. So we are not the same.
What? What?
Well,
You
I was
had a
getting
moment,
absolutely
didn't?
reamed last week.
Oh
I
no, that
figured
was
it was
2
gonna
weeks
happen.
ago. It was 2 weeks ago. So Frank was upset, and Billy, you and Quan were arguing about something, probably basketball. And I asked if anyone had 2 brick for trade, and I had like 13
Oh, that's right.
cards,
That's
and
right.
Frank said yes, and I could have,
You almost did it. You almost did it.
That's
yeah,
right.
but
Yeah.
I felt like no one was really paying attention, so I chose not to do it.
That's nice of you.
So, I'm just telling you, I'm different than Quan.
Thanks, Rob. Thanks.
I agree. I agree, Rob. I
but
agree.
not so different to try to take longest road.
After he said, I'm not going for longest road. That wasn't my plan.
Oh, just kidding.
No. I was not going for longest road until I realized Frank was done.
Yeah.
He was
Okay,
going to
no,
end the
no, no.
game.
No,
And then-
Rob. When
That's fair.
you did that, you did that intentionally with the thought of possibly you want to leave the possibility of taking longest road. That's what you wanted.
It's-
100%. That was somewhat on your mind and somewhat in the running for why you did that.
It was lower on the priority. If
Yeah,
the wheat port,
yeah,
if the,
exactly. So it was there, regardless of what the priority or whatever. I mean,
No,
I don't
okay.
know. So
I'll tell you 100%. If the wheat port was on the bottom, because I already had a 3-for-1. If the wheat port was on the bottom, then I 100% would have done the bottom.
you didn't need the wheat pour. You freaking had.
I told you I
the
had 4 wheat in
port.
my hand, so by getting to the wheat port, it allowed me to get the city and buy a
You
dev card
had
on the same turn.
yeah, whatever. I still, I will. I only agree with it if
Hmm.
you're like going for longest road. You know what I mean? Like you're saying all the sweet stuff. No, I don't buy it. You left yourself the room for longest road, and I will get
Well,
that
no,
because
but
I
to
would
be
do
f-
the same thing.
Okay, wait. To be fair though, he does need to get points, and he does need to expand. If he built on the bottom, he wouldn't been able to build a road there or settlement there, right?
No, he could have. No, he
No,
could
I
have
could
built
have.
on the 6.
I could have built
There's an
2.
open settlement there, and he could have built a settlement on the 4.
It would have been a worse wheat and not a useful port. So
Not a worse suite. It's on a 4. Worse
no,
than
it's
what?
a 3. It was a 3.
Oh, you mean on the bottom? I'm talking about the top. I'm
Yeah.
talking about the top. You could build the 4.
Oh, but I mean, I would rather like get the utility of the port to go along with it,
Yeah,
which
That
I
makes
did. I
sense.
wouldn't get if I had built on the port.
Wheat port is garbage.
It wasn't. It helped me buy a dev card in that game, so it technically wasn't garbage.
No, if you done the other way, you might have done better. Actually,
Okay, but to be fair, I think the person who should be most upset is Quan because he got 12 income blocked. That's pretty freaking bad.
It is pretty bad.
But Quan did it to himself, starting with 3 resources and not knowing that he started with 3 resources. So I don't feel sorry for him for that.
That doesn't mean I got to be blocked when I have like the worst setup.
Well, you actually almost won. You had 3 victory
Yeah,
points.
you had
going
9
for
points.
This is
longest
also
road.
true.
Until I called it out. Until I was like, no, guys, don't deal with them.
Yeah, I mean, if I didn't get lucky and get those 3 victory points, it would have been a very different game. I think I would have been the bottom. You never know.
I mean, technically,
I
yes.
don't
If you
think so.
didn't have 3 more points, you would be at the bottom. That is
It might have
that is
helped you.
technically true. Yes.
If it makes you feel better, I got robbed 12 times.
That does not make me feel better because you still won.
Yeah, you deserve to be robbed 12 times.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying, right? I didn't say I didn't deserve it. I'm just trying to make him feel better about the situation. And like we said, when we were both tied, I was like, hey, this is one of those games where he's gonna swoop in and randomly win, and he almost won.
I don't think I almost won. I think I was very far away from getting that 10th point. And that's, of course, I pulled the death card. I guess that's possible still, but
Yeah, because there were still how many how many more cards out there? Right.
Yes, you can't call that far from winning.
Yeah, that's not. You weren't. You literally had a non-zero chance to win the game
Yes.
on your turn. Billy and I both
zero.
did not have more than 0% chance to win the game on our last turn.
Yeah, but you still had a chance earlier. I had virtually none.
That's fair.
That's the first time I looked at it. I was like, I think I have zero chance.
That's when you say I have no path to victory.
That's when I would have.
This is
That's when
That's-
I would
that's
have
when it
done
would've
the
been-
where really he had
$1
no
to
path to
1,000.
victory, and he didn't say it once. That's what's
Yeah.
ridiculous about this.
Should have done the $1 to 1,000 bet like one.
Insurance.
Yeah,
That's funny.
I felt like there was no way to win.
What did you end with that on that game, Billy? 7?
7.
That's not bad, considering where you were at like not too long ago.
Oh dang, this is crazy.
And I don't know. Anyway, and then unfortunately the freaking OKC is blowing it.
99% chance, huh, Billy?
Wait,
When did I
where's
say
the?
99? Wait, I never said 99. Why are you putting words in my mouth?
Did you say it's virtually like a 99% chance, something like that?
No, what are you
I'm gonna go
talking
back. I'm
about?
gonna go back.
You're making up. You're gonna go back. So you want to bet on this?
No, I don't.
We just bet on this.
No,
Let's wager. I'll
No.
give you 100 to 1.
no,
I didn't say that.
no,
Give you 1,000 to 1. Would you like that?
no.
Dude,
Yeah.
take the 1,000 to 1,
Get,
man.
get that corn out of my face. Don't put me
Why wouldn't you take
99
1,000 to 1?
words into my mouth when I didn't say it.
It's like that meme I sent with the 80-20 odds. Every gambler would take the 80-20 odds. Why wouldn't you take 1,000 to 1?
So if it was 99%, why would I be offering you 150 buyout? That makes 0 sense.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I didn't say that. I don't know why you're still there's still in the back of your mind. You're like, I'm looking for it, I'm gonna find it. No, I didn't say 99% chance.
Isn't there a search function in text messages? Can't you put 99?
Well, I don't know. I don't think he really said 99%.
So anyway, I will give you a buyout. My buyout offer would be $100 right now, but I know you want to take it, so that's fine.
Thank you.
But and you know what, Konsu, you blew it. You didn't take the bet when you could have had me warn a Draymond.
Yeah,
shirt.
that was a
Sure
complete waste, dude. I'm upset that you didn't take that bet.
I mean, honestly, even with Pacers up 2-1, I still think OKC is still gonna win. But
They're still
And
favored.
So you're not. So you're
Yeah,
not going to take the buyout. And then if you think that, then you should take the buyout.
no, it's because I still think the Warriors have a chance of tying it up in the next 2 seasons. There's still a chance just because you're up 1-0
Of
at this
course
point.
there's a chance, but I think. Okay, so what would you like to wager? Let's
Let's
wager.
flip it the other way, Billy. If the Warriors had won this season, would you have taken a $150 buyout?
If the Warriors had won, I don't know. I'd have to think about it, but
See,
Warriors didn't win.
it's not
And
obvious.
the
So I'm not
difference-
saying it's not
the
obvious.
difference is OKC has a much better chance of winning than the Warriors do. You know what I mean? Like their odds are completely different.
Wait,
Right.
sorry. Before we continue this conversation, are we not, Billy? Are you gonna play again or not play again?
No.
Okay.
Are we playing again? I was confused.
No, I'm
Yeah,
not.
I thought we were done.
Yes. But Kwanzaa, so then there's the bet. So what you're saying the Warriors have a chance to win in the next 2 seasons? Okay, obviously there's a chance. Do you want to wager on that?
We already have a wager on this, Billy. Why are you going
I
to put a bet on a bet?
Do you want to make an additional wager?
Yeah, you should
you not.
leverage the bet. The finance industry did that with mortgages, so that's a good bet.
No, thank you, Billy. I will see this one through.
You'll see this one through. I don't understand what that
Yeah.
means.
And I will put a bet on OKC next year again to hedge my potential losses.
You see, why are you hedging? I don't understand. If you think they're gonna win, then just hedge now. Just take the buyout.
you don't know. You don't know. I'm not gonna give a guaranteed payout or something.
Yeah.
That may
See,
not
the
happen.
thing is, the silly thing is like you're like, oh well, if they win, well the Warriors could tie it up. That that's just silly. You're like
Why is that silly?
that's too much of a pipe dream that you're like that you're banking on that as opposed to just cutting your losses.
Just paying you money? Is that what you want, Billy?
So
Kinda.
let's see.
I guess so, huh?
Warriors,
You know, there's a mathematical way to figure out what the probability is, right?
do the Warriors do
that's-
the other odds right now for next year?
Next
They
year?
won't do odds.
Yeah,
They won't do odds
probably.
until the season's over.
No, I bet they have odds for next year.
No, I don't think you can put money in right now.
I don't know if you could put money, but I feel like there's probably a number.
I'm sure someone made up a number. I don't know if it's a legitimate.
You'd be
trustable-
surprised. People are always trying to gamble.
Yeah. If it's not
2016 NBA Finals.
Dude, I
Odds.
bet you
DraftKings
Commentator or
has
whatever
a-
has this. Yeah.
DraftKings has a line.
What's
Did
the
you say
line?
2016 or 2026?
2026. DraftKings has a line.
What's the line?
OKC's plus 200, 205, essentially plus 200. Warriors are 220. So 10
Close.
times higher odds.
All right, Kwanzaa. 220.
Wait, you said plus 220?
Plus 220. So it's 200. It's 2 versus 20. So 10x difference.
Wait, you said OKC was 205.
Yeah. Warriors,
Warriors
are
were
220. 2,200.
2,200.
2,000. Sorry, 2,000. 2,200. That's what I meant to say.
Oh, okay, because you can 220 and 205 are very close.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I was very
All
very
right,
surprised by that line.
so Kwanzaa, then let's. You want to do? I assume you're gonna bet on them, right?
Who? The Warriors?
Warriors, then.
For next season, you mean?
Yeah.
I'll think about it.
Well, think about it.
Yes, I'll think about it.
Let's make the bet now,
Why?
because I want to just lock in the bet now. Because I'm a degenerate that just wants to make these bets.
I mean, he could potentially get better odds, right? So he should wait. What do you think?
They could get worse.
That's also fair. Also fair. Yeah, well, I mean, actually, Billy makes a good point. Maybe you should bet now, and then what if like the Warriors get Giannis, and then you're me like, oh, why didn't they make the bet earlier?
Yeah. Just like
Giannis committed to the Bucks.
Oh, did he really?
Not officially, but pretty much he said, "I want to come back here with the Bucks."
So not.
So you're
official.
saying there's no chance? Are you saying there is no chance then?
It's less than it already was.
Do you want the Giannis
Which one are you
Giannis
talking about,
odds? Giannis team odds.
It was already low before Billy. It's lower than it was then.
So, but the funny thing is like instead of focusing on whether OKC, you're kind of resigned to OKC winning, and then you're like, but the Warriors have a chance. They might get Giannis, but now they not get Giannis, but they can still win. And I feel like you should take the buyout.
and I feel like you should just give me
Or
money.
you should put your money where your mouth is with the Warriors if you have this hope in them.
I might still.
Let's see. Well, let's do it now. What do we bet? We bet this last year too. Yeah.
We did.
You got so you paid me already. You paid me when we wagered.
Mm-hmm.
You prepaid a wager?
Well, because I was gonna make the bet in Vegas, and so Billy just said do it with him, which I would have paid
Okay.
the ticket in Vegas anyways.
I feel like that's still bad juju. Like you resigned to losing if you prepay the bet.
All right, Kwanzaa, how much you want to put on it?
I'm not Billy.
So if OKC wins,
Mm-hmm.
are you gonna make this bet then? Are you more or less likely to make this bet?
Which bet?
betting on OKC, betting on Golden State to win next year.
I'll probably put money on them to win the championship next year at some point. I just don't know how much and when's the best odds for it.
All right, but then so it's gonna be irregardless of whether OKC wins.
Yeah. I don't know why OKC winning affects my choosing the Warriors to win one next year.
Because you're like you're talking about it as a hedge.
Well, I'll probably still put money on OKC next year too, just a lower amount.
At plus 200. That is nasty.
Yeah, I wouldn't take 200. That's too low. Best case is they lose this year, and then I imagine their odds go down.
I don't think it's going to change significantly unless Shea gets hurt or someone gets hurt. I think it's regardless of the outcome, it's going to be in the same ballpark of whatever it is.
I think what changes it more is if other teams go up.
Yes, but this would be like post trade deadline. I think until the outcome of the finals, I think will have very little impact on next year's odds.
Agreed, but free agency could change stuff.
Yes, free agency can, which will happen in the next month.
Yeah.
How many seasons we have?
3.
Next
For our bet.
season is 5, 6. No, wait, 25, 26, 26, 27. Okay, 3 years. I'm thinking about the bet with Rob now.
We have
Oh.
three. We have 3 seasons left.
Yeah.
So after the conclusion of the season, there's 3 seasons.
Yes.
Okay. All right. They really got to blow it up this offseason.
I mean, they need.
Last year, it's got blown up now.
They got nothing.
None of this
So-
none of this Chicago Bulls bullshit. They gotta.
So
gotta blow this up.
does anybody want to do a similar bet? Making this in Vegas.
Yeah, I think we should talk about this in Vegas.
Well, I would say you gotta think about it now, and then we possibly make it in Vegas.
What kind of bet? You're talking about like a long-term finals bet?
Yeah.
Okay. And then is it picking a team that you think is going to win? Or is it like similar to because the Kings is kind of the inverse, right? It was
The
like you were
Kings,
saying
yeah,
that
I would
you were
think- I
saying the
would do
Kings would
inverse.
never win. Yeah.
I want to do a team that I think will not win.
Okay. So like the Hornets or the Washington Wizards, like something like that.
Yeah. Or the Kings again.
If you you know what? I would not be opposed to re-up the Kings bet.
So then would we
Like I would pay out the original bet and then we just tack on another 10 years.
well,
I'm
you wouldn't pay
assuming
out
you would give me
the
the same odds, right? Would you give me the same
well,
odds
you
for the
wouldn't
next 10 years?
you wouldn't pay out the whole thing. I mean, it'd be kind of like prorated, I guess, in a sense, or some sort of buyout, right?
Oh wait, no, I want to see the Kings bet out to completion, regardless.
Okay, so that'd still be running. So that has
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
Okay, so,
Yeah, this would be its own bet. Yeah, I would be down for a secondary long-term bet.
damn, but you could win it twice. That'd be
I know,
crazy.
dude. If I
Oh, that would be so awesome.
if I re-up it and they won the next 3 years, that's the money scenario.
Oh my
a parlay.
god. If they somehow like get Cooper Flag or something.
Cooper Flag
crazy
says,
like that.
"I only want to play for Sacramento. You have to trade me to Sacramento."
That'd be so bad.
That'd be so
On the-
gross.
On the original bet, Rob, how much do you lose if they don't win?
I think it's 1,000.
1,000.
12 to 1 at $1,000.
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
bet. So I amortized it at $100 a year for 10 years, which is like not bad at all.
Yeah, not bad. So remember, guys, how I was talking about Cooper Flag a year ago and how he said he would own the WNBA. And I don't know if all of you guys or some of you guys or just one of you guys are saying scoffing at Cooper Flag.
Wait, no. You said multiple things about Cooper Flag. Owning the WNBA, I don't think no one
Disagrees.
disagreed with you on that point.
Well, the real point being, if his team went up against the WNBA champions,
Yes, when he was in high school. We're
yeah,
not talking about Cooper Flag now. We're talking about when he was in high school.
yeah, that's just a year ago. That he was just as good.
All right, I have a framework for bet for you, Billy. Cooper Flag, either Cooper Flag All Star, Cooper Flag All NBA team, Cooper Flag MVP. If you want to take one of those, we can create a long-term bet around that. I'm assuming you're taking the pro Cooper Flag position on this.
Wait, so what do you? So I'm confused. What is?
So you can choose. We can choose. I'm assuming you'd be pro Cooper Flag, and you can say you want to bet on him making the All Star team, and then we can put like 5 years, 6 years on it, and then align on a price. Or you can go All NBA, or you can go MVP, and then we can align on the years and then the price based on that.
MVP. Let's just start with All Star.
Okay. So think about what you think would happen, and then we can align on a price. And
But
we can do like a
you're willing to bet that he would not be an All Star.
I would bet that he's not an all-star within the next 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah. I think that would be like an even money bet. Like no Cooper Flag all-stars within 4 years.
Okay. Let me
and then you can go.
Let me take that. So you're saying 4 years.
Yeah.
4 years.
And then we can go, or if you want to do a longer term bet, you can say, how long would it take Cooper Flag to make at least third team All NBA or any All NBA, and then MVP?
Yeah, so that's a whole nother. I mean, MVP at home, and I don't want to take that.
Well, that would be like the equivalent of the Sacramento Kings bet, right? That would be like a 10
Like,
year, like a long term bet.
I don't know if he's good enough to do that. It's kind of like I don't have that kind of confidence in. Know, it obviously could happen, but no.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean, that's why these are wagers,
Okay.
So think about that, and then we can come up with a price and a framework for that.
Okay.
You guys think we have a gambling problem?
No.
No. The problem is if we're bankrupt.
80
or if we're like, Billy, I'll do this Cooper Flag bet for $30,000.
Yeah.
Then we'd have a problem.
No, then that means either we have a problem or we're just butt rich.
Okay, that's fair.
That would be great if we can afford to just throw money around like that. But I think that will never happen.
Also, Frank, if you look at we talk about this a lot, but if you actually look at the frequency of bets placed or the volume of bets placed, it's actually not that big. We just spend a ton of time arguing about it before we get there.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
Because people don't want to make it. I'm throwing
a gambling problem. Maybe we have a stubborn argumentative problem.
Maybe, but that's the thing. I'm willing to put my money my money where my mouth is.
Wait, did you ever finish the poll? I want to know where the Draymond Rudy thing, because last thing I looked at was 7-2, and I would like to know where it ends.
Well, did I not finish last one?
No, last time I saw was 7-2.
Oh no, I think I did actually.
Okay, you didn't tell me who the last one was.
Let me see.
Because it was Draymond.
I know. I just want validation. I lost the bet.
I think it was Draymond. I think.
Okay.
Hold on.
So
let me see. Hold on.
So I would say I lost the bet, but I'm validated that it was 8-10 Draymond.
The fault in that question is that some people just don't like Draymond as a person.
That
so from that alone, they might take Rudy, not from a basketball ability standpoint, from just I just don't want Draymond.
But it could go. I agree, Quan, but it could also go both ways. That some people might not like Rudy as a person.
You know what? I actually didn't. So who do you? I don't know. I don't know if I have like two people. I have a grad school friend. I don't
Mhm.
know how well he follows NBA though. And then I could ask like Paul Huang.
Okay.
Um,
Would you go even money, double or nothing on the last vote?
no.
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 Even though you were sure it was gonna be more than 50%. All right, I'm validated. I don't care if I lost. I'm validated with the point.
No, I mean, obviously I've been shown that a lot of people are like, not on my side. So
All right, that is worth the $20 that I lost.
Is it?
It is. Oh, it's totally worth it. It's totally worth the $20.
wait, did we write this down? Did I make a spreadsheet on this or whatever? Or
I didn't see a Word doc. I don't think I did.
Yeah, you were just texting on the group thread, like your
Oh.
the updates.
Okay, so I need to finalize this and then actually collect on it too. Then okay.
I will pay you in Vegas.
Who would you rather? You want me to ask Paul?
Sure, since we both know Paul.
Okay. Let me.
You can tell him the bet is with me and let him know that I say hi as well.
I mean, I'll just CC you on it.
Sure.
I have.
Do we need to figure anything else out for Vegas? Shows, food, anything like that? Reservations?
Everybody has a flight. We don't
Yep.
all have return flights home, but we all have flights there.
We do have return flights. They're just maybe not the optimal ones.
I have a return flight. I don't have a good going flight.
Okay.
Technically, you have one, Rob. It's just at 5 a.m.
Yes, that is true. That's true. That's true.
Okay.
Quan, you have the
while
car.
we're all praying that you actually don't end up getting one.
If anything, he leaves at 5 in the morning.
You and Frank are praying that mine doesn't work.
Don't you kind of aren't? Isn't the part you're hoping for it?
You know what's funny about that?
Not
Is
really.
that you're not even paying the penalty for that. That's the funny thing.
No, I'm paying the penalty of getting home super late when
But
I'm
not
probably
the
going to be.
penalty of the bet. You know,
No,
that's
I
the-
understand that, but it's still not at zero cost to me when I will probably be sick of Vegas by that point,
Okay,
unless
but
I'm on
is it
some
not worth
crazy
it
heater.
for Quanta to walk to
No.
work?
I don't think.
But
I don't
you
think Rob cares
also
about that.
but you
My
also get
enjoyment
utility
is
out of you losing the bet too.
it's not as much as Billy's or your utility. Mine is, I want to say, several orders of magnitude less than the two of yours.
Is it?
It is.
I do have a car, but for me, I also don't have a confirmed flight there, so I'm not going to do that till the day of.
All right, what is the bingo where none of us get there? Okay, so we have maybe flights, we have a car, and then Billy, you have a room, and Quan, you have the other room, right? So that gives us
Yeah.
2 rooms. Okay,
Yes.
all right, that's the minimum, which we technically don't even have since we all don't have flights. So
we do have flights. They're just maybe not good flights.
no, you said you don't have a flight.
I
Or
do.
you have a crappy flight. Okay.
I have an afternoon evening flight, but I'm going to try to change to the morning /
Okay.
like noonish.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I guess for food stuff, we can figure out a reservation or something later if we need to.
Yeah, I mean, is there anywhere other than the ones that Billy shared where we want to make sure we hit up?
I feel like we would only need a reservation if we wanted to do like something fancy, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm down with the food court all the way. Right. I mean, like let's do like one decent meal and whatever.
I don't know if I would be down with the food court. Oh, although what's that chicken place in LA? Howlin' Ray's is in the Venetian food court now.
Yeah,
I saw.
they changed a bunch of stuff in there, right?
I think
Oh, they added
something. Yeah.
Is it like
Or added or
nice now?
changed.
All right, let's see. Venetian. Is it in the same location, that like weird spot in the front?
I just saw
Or-
that they added some places. I don't know where they put it or what took over. There's also the. Am I thinking of the same thing? There's that right when you kind of come into Venetian.
Yeah,
There's you go to the right, and then there's you get in kind of like a shopping mall area.
yeah. Wait, the food court, like once you go in the lobby and then you go down that like big hall to the first set of slot machines, there's a food court there that I would never eat at that has like a Sabaros and I think like
Yeah.
a Panda Express.
Yeah.
So if that's the food court we're talking about, I'm not eating there. But if there's a nicer
Oh, look at
one,
me!
then I
I'm
would
Rob. I'm
consider.
too good for Panda.
I'm not
No
going.
pork
I'm not going all the way to Vegas to eat food that my kids would want to eat here. So
I
no.
agree. You don't have to defend yourself.
Okay,
You don't
thank
have
you,
to defend
Billy.
yourself. I don't want food court.
It doesn't say where they put it, but there's this new thing called Via Via.
What?
Yeah, there's a ramen place. Looks like Taqueria, Brewery, Howlin'
Vegas.
Rays, Turkey and Wolf, Scars Pizza.
Okay, so that looks like the fancy version that has the Howlin' Race. I would be down to check that area out.
There is in that food court some Filipino place that has the what do you call it? Like hollow hollow?
Mm. But that's a dessert, right?
Yeah.
That's
So
when that's when you want to go to.
that, but not like as a meal. But I did get that last time.
Is halal? Is that the warm like bread pastry thing?
No, it's
No.
the weird. I shouldn't say weird. It's like the ice cream shake kind of thing, right?
Yeah, like ice cream with like
Crushed-
fruit or it's just like a
Crushed
Hello?
ice, evaporated milk, coconut
Yeah.
milk. Looks kind of like a
Looks like
pingsu.
papingsu, right? Kind of.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've never seen this before. Oh, that's
It
cool.
looks pretty good. You should try.
That's cool. Like so Filipino popping. So yeah, I'd be trying to try that.
Did you like it?
Yeah, it was alright. It wasn't like amazing, but
Yeah.
you know, I would get it again.
Okay.
But you know, I think you have to kind of like that kind of stuff. Some people may not like it.
Did we play one game or two games?
We played one, started a second, and then Rob came, and then we played.
Who won the first game?
Billy, I believe, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I paid you, Billy.
I
Yeah,
think I won the
you
first
had
game.
I barely beat you. You almost had it.
That's right. I owe you $1, I think.
All right, dudes. Anything else?
Billy, do you have any like fine dining places like at the top of your head that you want to eat at Vegas?
Not really.
I saw a video for the old school kind of Vegas steakhouse place. But that was like not on the strip. It was like
Is it the one with the like Caesar salad and
golden
that like
something.
yeah. I remember seeing a video on that too.
Yeah. Golden steer, I think that's what it was. Like I'd be down to try this. But mostly because like I want to see like the whole old school Vegas like experience. But at the same time, it's like if there is another steakhouse or a nicer place you want to hit up, I'm definitely not married to this, right? It's just one of those things where like I think it would be kind of cool to go.
I don't know. Send a link. I don't know. Maybe if I had to dress up, I don't know. I don't want to. I don't
No,
want
I
to.
don't
Oh,
think
you don't want to dress up?
I ain't dressing up.
Just-
I ain't taking clothes.
No, it's not a dress up place. I don't think so.
I really like Jose Andres places after Bazaar closed in LA. And I think he started a new one in Vegas, but I'm pretty sure it's like dressy, so I guess that's off.
I agree with Billy. I wouldn't necessarily want to have to dress up.
Just some
Jaleo.
Um,
Oh,
that's
there is a
been there a while.
bazaar at the Sahara.
there's Bazaar Meat. Sahara. I think is it that one? It might have been that. I think it was that one. Yeah. But I mean, to be fair, I feel like in Vegas you could also, even if it's super fancy, I feel like you could just go however you're dressed.
Maybe.
Probably.
I don't think any place in Vegas you need to dress up for, honestly, and more than say like you can't wear a tank top and
Yeah, flip flops or
that, but-
something. Yeah,
yeah. But if you're in like shorts and a t-shirt, I think you're fine.
I agree.
I don't. When Quan says that, I don't trust it.
This is also true.
You know, we didn't
think-
this happened when we went to oh, this was the trip that Billy, I think you had missed, where we went to, what's that New York steak place that they have in Vegas?
Peter Luger's.
Peter Luger's. I feel
Oh,
like
we
we were
went to
super
China.
underdressed, and then we just went, and I feel like
It was
a bunch
fine.
of people,
fine.
yeah, were in like t-shirts and
You're
stuff.
you're right. I mean, I'm not saying Quan's wrong. Generally speaking, that is correct. However, I feel like the one place, like we thought it would be fun, and you guys can all imagine that, right? It's like, no.
And
Sponsor
Peter
John.
Luger was right inside the casino, right? So I think that's the difference between going there versus a standalone potential restaurant too.
He has two. He has Bazaar Meat, which is in what casino is this? I think Luxor, and then he has another one, Halio, not Jalio, Halio, which is what casino is this in? I don't know what casino this is.
I think they had one Haleo and Cosmo,
Oh, maybe this is Cosmo.
and then next to it, or as part of it, there was like kind of like a course,
Oh,
like
okay. So
high end whatever thing from
Yeah.
that same restaurant.
So Bazaar is in Aria, and then Halio and E are in Cosmo. But okay, we can look for something that's not quite as fancy.
Bazaar is 120 per person,
Damn.
but this is a tasting menu.
Yeah, tasting menu 120 is not bad. I don't know if you guys want to do a tasting menu, but
Are we doing a mandatory buffet visit for you too as well?
I think I nixed that last time.
Yeah, I think you
It,
did.
it it doesn't have to be mandatory. If people would like to, I think I'm always intrigued by it, but it's
Yeah.
not a requirement anymore.
I feel like if we do, it should be like an all-you-can-eat place, not like a buffet place.
But some buffet places I think are like high scale enough.
You
where
mean
you
you
don't
mean
go
all you
to-
can eat, like as in K barbecue instead of like
That or sushi, like a Japanese
okay,
place.
okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay, that'll be
Yeah.
okay.
So you would rather do like all you can eat Japanese versus like encore buffet, or
Honestly,
I think so.
it's a toss up for me. I'm actually surprised that Quan even suggested an all you can eat Japanese place. Right? Because I'm kind of like you now. I don't eat to my fill at the buffet, but I do like kind of getting a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny because the buffet I'll probably eat less, but if we get like all you can eat K barbecue, I'll probably eat more.
But the
Right.
cost difference, like the buffet is going to be like $80. The all you
Yeah,
can eat
that's
place is
also
going to be like
true.
30.
Buffets aren't cheap anymore. They're like $100.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy.
do you think if you ate the same quantity of food at like the encore buffet versus a Japanese restaurant, you would expect to pay more for the encore food, no?
If you're paying a la carte, sure,
Yeah, if you're paying a la carte. So
sure.
I agree that it's more expensive, but I do think the quality and the variety is better at a buffet than like like the Korean barbecue places we go off strip.
I mean, there's B1. I'm just looking right now. Oh, that's like
The
4.4.
quality might be better, but these days I just kind of prefer
I get that.
Chaturanga over
Yeah,
like
I
I don't
kind
know.
of get that. Yeah. Either one of these are I'm okay. You guys do get out.
Wait, I think we
then-
went to B1 last time.
Did we?
The
Where is
name
B1?
sounds super familiar.
Oh, B1 Korean barbecue.
Yeah, sorry, that was just the first result. There are a lot of higher rated ones on Google.
There was one that we went to, like I think the last trip I remember. They had Korean barbecue and sushi, I feel like.
Yeah. Sushi. No, I remember.
It's just,
I've not been
it's
to
just Korean
Korean
barbecue.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's something called Gorilla. This is kind of a bold name.
Okay, we can look stuff up. I gotta go to bed.
Sure.
Ready?
I gotta go to bed.
You do too, Billy. It's like 4 o'clock for you almost.
Man, how do you round up by like 40 minutes, man?
I was thinking the same thing.
You
It's
said that
definitely
earlier,
closer to
too.
3 than 4.
It's almost 4. That's what I said. Almost 4.
Ow.
Okay,
That's-
I'm
that's
gonna
it.
side with Quan on
Wait,
this one. I
what?
kind of do that too. So yeah,
What?
I'm not gonna say it's almost 3 because it's past 3. That
yeah,
doesn't make any
exactly. I agree with Quan on this. Yes.
Yeah, but it's not almost 4. There's no scenario where you should round when it's 3:24.
It's closer. It's closer to 4 than it is to 3, because time doesn't go backwards.
No, that's where you just go to the half and then you say 3:30.
That's more words.
No.
Okay. I'm on the Quan camp on this.
Is it weird that the more Quan talks, I'm actually like, oh, I kind of see where he's going with this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it should
taking
be.
the path of least
I
resistance.
agree with Quan. I agree with Quan.
What?
Yes.
I need to check your head, Frank. What's going on?
Go to sleep.
Those are
I'm
crazy.
just saying. His reasoning makes sense, and I'm very scared about that too.
That reasoning is garbage.
I mean, yeah. Well, look, because it's like,
Clocks are right twice a day, Billy.
yeah, it's like 12:25 now, right, on our time, right? So 3:25 your time, right? So, it's almost 3:30. You might as well say it's almost 4. I get it.
No, it's not almost.
Juan, any good grace you had though, you lost it when you butchered that idiom that a clock is right twice a day.
Yes.
It is right twice a day.
No, a
Yeah,
clock that's correct is right infinite times a day.
Well,
A clock that is
idiom
wrong.
Sorry, a broken clock. A broken,
clock
is
is
right
right
twice a
twice a
day.
day.
Yes, that's why I said you butchered that
fine,
idiom.
fine.
So
This is also why he was an engineering major, not an English major. So
Fake engineer. Fake engineer.
fake engineer, whatever. All right, dudes. I'm
Yes.
hanging up.
so
Good
yeah,
night.
have
Good
a
night.
good
Bye.
call, Frank.
Yeah. Good luck, Frank.
Thanks.